Are the vlogs coming back? Always late, but worth the wait. A true Cuban. So as a Christmas present, my sister and I got my mom an Mac Mini, and I promised myself that when we did that, I was gonna go back to try to do vlogs because I really liked it. I feel more myself when I'm doing these kinds of things. Te voy a poner la canción. Porque es salsa. No he escuchado la canción. Sí, pero escuchado. Primero. ¿No te gusta? Está rico. Good morning. It's been a while since I've shown you guys a couple of my favorite things because quite a lot has changed in the last few months since I haven't vlogged. One of them is this Salt and Stone deodorant is so good. Now, you have to make sure you get this Santal smell fragrance because I had gotten this other one, which is the Neroli and Basil. Let's just say the basil comes a little too strong through and it makes my armpit smell worse. Next thing that I really am enjoying is this Clarins perfume. It's like a little aroma fragrance. I like to put this on at night. Had a little bit of that in my mouth. This Kerastase hair oil. This one's expensive, okay? I have been looking at this. I tried the Away hair oil. I tried other hair oils before getting this one because it's $60. You heard that right, but it's really good. It's made my hair so much smoother. This is my Daisy and it's a fertility tracker. I am loving this so far. I forgot to take my temperature this morning because I usually put the Daisy on top of my phone and I forgot to do it last night. But this helps you with knowing when you are ovulating, when you're fertile, when you're not fertile, when your period's about to come, and basically it just takes, you take your little temperature every single day. And yes, you can do that manually, and I have tried to do it manually. It's just a lot harder, so I decided to invest in the Daisy, and so far I love it. It's still learning my cycle, so I will keep you guys posted in the next couple months how my Daisy journey goes, but I'm super excited. I also don't use any form of birth control because I got off birth control years ago. I did a whole podcast episode, which I should do an updated one to be honest with you, but I love this thing so far. So I didn't have dinner yesterday because I wasn't that hungry to have dinner, and I don't diet. The only thing that I do is I ask myself, like, I'm an intuitive eater, which I can talk about this more, but it's pretty simple, honestly. It's just asking yourself, am I really hungry, or am I eating because I'm stressed or I'm sad? Let me turn on my espresso machine. This is gonna be so random, but does anyone else have like names that are blacklisted to them because a family or a friend has that name and you just cannot date someone that has that same name? For me, I have a couple. Okay. In November, I got diagnosed with PCOS, which absolutely changed and rocked my world, to be honest with you. So I've started this whole supplement journey, which I'm really excited to be on. Basically, Obasitol and Ositol. This is the one that my doctor recommended. I got it on Amazon. It's a little expensive. The other one is CoQ10. This one's so good. This one's also the same one my doctor recommended. The other one he recommended to me was DHEA. I actually had stopped taking this one because it made my hormonal acne come back. So I don't take this one anymore. But when you go to your gynecologist, you're gonna get like blood work done. You're gonna be tested for a bunch of stuff. I myself added omega-9 or omega-3. This omega-3s are really good. Fish oils are really good for PCOS, I keep reading. The other one is D3 plus K2. Last thing that I added was D-mannose. This is because I am prone to UTIs, which actually, if you have PCOS, you're more prone to UTIs, yeast infections. I think I want to add folic acid as well into my mix. So I started adding these slowly, by the way, because that way if my hormonal acne came back, I would know which was triggering it, but none of these should trigger your hormonal acne. This is probably my favorite part of the day, is when I get to my coffee. Another thing that I changed after I got diagnosed with PCOS was, well, a couple things, lots of things, but two things. One I had already implemented earlier last year, and that was not having coffee before having food. So I have food first, then coffee. But what I changed was I am actually now waiting 30 minutes to an hour after I have breakfast to have my coffee. The second thing I've done is do my own light version of intermediate fasting, which means I try, even though the last month has been really hard because of the holiday seasons, to not have anything to eat after 7 p.m. That's what my gynecologist said. And then till around 10 a.m. is when I have my breakfast. Now, the thing about intermediate fasting, from what I've learned in regards to PCOS, is that if you spike your insulin really high, or if you put your body in a state of stress, meaning like if you're really hungry and you're not eating, then that's not great because it spikes your insulin level, at least what I've read. I don't let myself get to like the point of starving. That's when I mix in my intuitive eating of like, okay, when I wake up, I'm like, am I hungry for breakfast now? I'm gonna take a quick few seconds to talk about Luke Hopkins. Hold on. Jesus. This is him. It's Luke Hopkins. I have been following him since last year. And he is, well, I think officially he's an Ironman triathlon. He's so awesome. He is like a fitness guy, but he's done triathlon, marathons. He's part of BPN, which if you don't know what that is, BPN is like this athlete supplement line, which is really cool. I discovered BPN because I follow the CEO and owner's wife, Stephanie Bear, on Instagram. Her husband is Nick Bear. And so I've known about BPN for a very, very, very long time because I've been following Stephanie for years now. It has to be more than 6 years. So Luke is part of the BPN athletes now, but that's not how I found him. I randomly saw one of his TikTok videos and I really liked his energy and I followed him. Now, am I Luke's target demographic? Probably not, because I'm not a triathlon athlete. Like, I just got into running. I will say Luke inspired me a ton, like seeing his videos and how much dedication he's put into it, how much growth he's had in just 1 year. It's insane. So, but I found one of his videos randomly, and then I just kept up with him on TikTok, and then started following him on Instagram, and then started following him on YouTube. And I really have just enjoyed hearing his thought process through things. And some things have nothing to do with training, just like life stuff. For example, like right now he was talking about he just moved to Austin, and you know, people were asking him, you know, how do I make new friends or like get myself out there? And one of his advice was just like, hold the door for people. I was like, wait, that's so smart. And then giving out compliments, which like when you want to make a conversation with someone, you just compliment them first, and if it's a match, then you guys are gonna keep talking, and if it's not a match, it wasn't meant to be. But I love, those are two simple things that make the scariness of talking to new people less scary. So if you guys are looking for someone to motivate you to just work out and make it fun, like I love seeing and hearing him about working out because he enjoys it so much. He has so much fun. It's not torture to him. He enjoys it, and I love that because it inspires me as well. So highly recommend checking him out. And then obviously if you are into triathlon, marathon training, like he's so good at it. And I think he has like a whole program that you can join. Like he can coach you, which is so cool too. So check him out. He's really, really, really cool. So yeah. Hi, so good to see you. It's been so long. I did start using this new hair oil. It's expensive, but I will admit it does work. That was such a good one-on-one. So I met with an ex-colleague of mine. Her and I were in the same team. Oh my god, it's about to be like, actually it's been a year and a couple months since we haven't been in the same team. But her and I talked about manifestation and just different paths that we are in life. And there's more than once that we've been on the same page about certain things that we're going through. So it was a really good conversation to have with her. And I left feeling very inspired and very ready to take a leap of faith in myself. So, yeah, more about that to come. As you guys saw, I have a really big breakfast and I'm not that hungry right now. So my go-to lunch snack has been crackers, ham and cheese, and a matcha. This is something that has changed since my last vlog months ago. I'm a matcha girl now. I swear I never thought those words were gonna come out of my mouth because I had tried matcha before, but it wasn't good. But then it took me like a month, 2 months to perfect this recipe. But once I did, so good. This is my breakfast. This used to be my breakfast obsession food if you guys remember those vlogs from a couple months ago. But here's my lunch snack. I mean, if there's one thing about me is that I love and I'm obsessed with the Sculpt Society. I have known and been using the Sculpt Society since 2020 and it's my favorite way of moving my body. It has transformed my body and it aligns really well with me and who I am, especially because it doesn't trigger my eating disorders and it is fun and I enjoy it. And I think that's one of the biggest things is doing workouts that you love and that you enjoy, because your body can really tell when you're having fun and it makes a world of a difference. And I look forward to doing my workouts every single day. So I can't recommend the Sculpt Society enough. Honestly, the Sculpt Society and walking were the only exercises I did last year and I lost like 40 pounds. Apart from intuitive eating and, you know, watching what I eat, not restricting myself or limiting myself, rather just realizing, you know, pasta and bread every day isn't the greatest for you. So having a more full-rounded meals, it's much later. I already had dinner. I didn't record it because honestly, my grandmother was over, my uncle, and I was overstimulated and I was hungry. And I didn't feel like talking. I just wanted to eat. But I am now going to be doing some full moon shadow work. And this is the prompt that I put into ChatGPT in case you guys need some inspiration for the next full moon. And you can do this on a new moon as well. This is what I asked ChatGPT. So I said, shadow work and emotional reflection to do today during a full moon, specifically for my birth chart. And I put my birthday, the time I was born, and the location I was born in. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm probably gonna go to sleep. Actually, no, I'm gonna read a book that I'm reading and then go to sleep. Good morning. I have a meeting in like 10 minutes, so I quickly whipped up my breakfast and I'm gonna have that now. It is a very gloomy day in Miami today. I don't know what's going on. Where's the sun? It's kind of reminding me of when I lived in Michigan. Like, this is the weather in Michigan for 7 months, 8. It's not fun. I was planning different content ideas for 2025 and one of those is my workouts of the week. I really like seeing those videos and I have become more consistent and committed to working out in 2025. 2024, my goal was to lose some of my body fat. I just wanted to feel really good about myself in 2024 and I did achieve that. And then this year's goal is to tone up and to be consistent. So it also, posting these workouts of the week is going to allow me to be accountable. One of my biggest pet peeves is a random meeting popping up on my calendar. It rarely happens because I protect my calendar really, really well, but it happened this morning and I was so upset. I was like, because it throws off my whole morning routine. And I'm very protective of my morning routines. I'm like a stickler for routines. I was able to make my coffee. So the coffee has been made. However, I need to take my supplements first. This is very important. Who else is obsessed y no puede parar de escuchar Bad Bunny's album? I just realized I haven't gotten ready for the day. I love getting ready for the day. Like I didn't used to be a girl that got ready for the day. And now that I am, it changed my whole world. Like I love it so much. I love my little skincare. I used to never do my makeup, you guys, like maybe once a year. Now I do my makeup every day and I love it. It truly makes me so happy. The reason I started doing it was because of my mom gets ready every single day, religiously. Every single day. She puts on makeup, she gets ready, she looks so cute, and she inspired me. And I've been doing it for about 2 years now, but honestly, last year was when I really honed in on my makeup routine. And it's more skincare makeup. I did it. I feel so happy. And it's not that I need makeup to feel happy or to feel good about myself. It's just that I genuinely like love putting myself together. And I've been doing this new skincare routine since October, end of August, October, when I went to an esthetician for the first time, changed my life, and this routine came together. No breakouts, thank God, knock on wood. Also, I am getting more in control of my PCOS, so that would have something to do with that as well. Okay, I have been working and twirling my thumbs. I don't have any more client calls today, so it's going to be a heavy admin day. Usually when I don't have a lot of client calls or client meetings, I like to sit in the sofa. And I like to put my TV on, put my Apple Music on my TV, and put my new hyper obsession album of the time. So currently, obviously, it's Debí Tirar Más Foto by Bad Bunny. But what's the problem with that one? It hypes me up. It hypes me up and I just feel like dancing and then I just don't focus. Hyper fixated on Niall right now, especially his Flicker album, which is his first album that came out. If you guys haven't listened to that album in a while, go back and listen to it because there's some beautiful, 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 beautiful songs on there. Good morning. So remember how I told you guys I had a heavy meeting day today? It's happening. So I need to rush this because I have 1 minute to take my supplements and sit in my computer for hours. Oh, we're doing a 10-minute break right now, which I'm so excited about. Like, I really just need a mental health break. These, like, this is such a bad angle, but I'm holding 1,000 things. I'm holding my coffee cup in one hand and then my water bottle because I want to refill it, and then my phone's under my anyways, these days, like these sessions when it's so long sitting down, it's just very hard for me. We're done. 12:21. So I have back-to-back meetings from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Something that I've talked a lot about in this video is intuitive eating, and I decided to put that into practice and show you guys what intuitive eating looks like. So basically right now, it's 12 something, so I asked myself, okay, Lisbet, are you going to eat because you are afraid that you will not have enough time to eat later because your meetings, you're gonna be in back-to-back meetings, or are you gonna eat because you're actually hungry? And then I talked to myself, I said, okay, I'm not really hungry because I had a pretty big breakfast and then I had coffee about an hour ago. So I'm not really hungry right now. So I'm mostly going to eat because I'm afraid I won't have enough time to eat later on. So then, okay. So you're not really hungry. You're not really craving your crackers, ham, and cheese because you're not hungry. And you're not really craving your matcha right now because typically you have your matcha a little bit later in the day and you just had your coffee. So too much caffeine back to back is not great either. So how about this? How about you don't eat anything because it's not going to sit well on you. It's not so well with your stomach. And you just wait it out. And hopefully maybe someone cancels or you do a little escape or you end up having something a little bit later instead of forcing yourself to eat right now. And that's what intuitive eating looks like. And that's why I'm not going to eat anything right now. I think my matcha knew I needed it today because it's extra good. I already had my crackers, ham, and cheese. I was a little hungry from a snack, and also I have a run later. I can't be hungry for my run. But I have to finish emails. I'm gonna get my headphones to zone in. My brain is a mush. After today. Also, outfit check. This has been my outfit for all of today. Keep the Berkeys and always late but worth the wait. A true Cuban. I need this run today. I never thought I was gonna be a runner, you guys. What the heck is my life? It's 5 p.m. My brain is mush. I truly want to shut it off and not think about anything, which is a great time to have the Run app. Not sponsored, but as a running beginner, non-runner person, the Run app has been like so good because you input your information and it creates a plan for you based on the information that you put in and what your goals are. It's amazing. It's having a little running coach in your ear. Very pumped, very excited. It's a little bit chilly. The sun's not out, and by the time I finish my walk, it's gonna be dark. So I need to dress appropriately. You guys know what time it is. It's supplement time. And I'm yes, I'm wearing the same outfit that I wore yesterday, okay? Do not judge me. It was comfy, and I want to be comfy today. I have been a busy gal today. I have been so busy. I haven't even chatted with you guys. I already have my matcha, and I didn't have a ham today, but I had my cheese, so I wasn't that hungry. Again, intuitive eating, so I just asked myself, do you really want crackers, ham, and cheese, or do you just want matcha and some cheese? Because that's what I was really craving. And what I was really craving was matcha and cheese. So that's what I gave myself, which is very nice. I have 2 more meetings left today, and then I'm done with meetings, at least. So let me prep for this because it starts in like 2 minutes. My day just got like 1,000 times better, you guys, because I had a meeting scheduled at 2 p.m. today on a Friday, and he canceled. He canceled. I hate Friday afternoon meetings. Like if I do a meeting on a Friday, which is rare, I do it on early in the morning. I have to get a ton of work done, so I'm gonna go sit the couch because, you know, that's my favorite spot. I might actually have a snack in a second. Don't pop your pimples. I think I'm gonna schedule myself a facial tomorrow. That's gonna be my little treat for myself because that's gonna make me happy and bring me joy. So okay, now I'm a little bit hungry and I did not book my facial. I forgot. I'm just so busy. I'm in this part where I just need to send out these emails because I'm in that creative juice flow. Okay, yes, I've been wearing the same work from home outfit. It's just so comfortable, you guys, and I don't really sweat much. To be honest with you, this week has been a really hard week for me to like concentrate in admin stuff. Guys, I forgot that there is a farmer's market every Saturday right where I get my facial, because they haven't been doing it, but now they're back. I'm so gonna stop there afterwards. Facial was complete and it was lovely. It was great. I feel very relaxed, very rejuvenated. I go to Melissa Fox in Coral Gables and I see Nanetta. She is lovely. She is from New York and just moved here about a year ago, I believe. And I've gone to Nanetta 3 times now and it's been great. Honestly, ever since I went to Melissa Fox in the summertime, last summer, I was having really bad hormonal acne, very bad breakouts, and she gave me like a 5-step skincare routine. That's the same 5-step skincare routine that I have right now, and it was a world of a difference. I also then in November of last year got diagnosed with PCOS, so started taking supplements for that, and that's been really helpful too. But I've already met 2 girls that work there that used to go or like work customers at Melissa at the salon and now work at the front desk, but they've both told me I was having horrible hormonal acne, and ever since I came here my skin is like has never been the same. So really recommend for you guys to check that out if you are in the Miami area and struggle with acne like I do.